Here he is, sports fans. The man's arrived for the challenge.
Alright, how's it going?
Are we ready?
Of course I'm ready.
Good boy. You got your torch.
Does this face look like it's not ready? Huh? I'm ready.
Live video up and running.
7:59.
It's getting close. Right then.
3,
Let's bounce.
2, 1.
So we're in. You're not going to be able to see anything at all of me, really. Because obviously it's dark. Say hello, Chris.
Hello.
We are beginning on our...
So it begins.
So it begins. Let's get cracking on our 48 miles, 48 hours. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Easy,
So
light work.
we've got the route. We are going to have to add a little bit on to what the normal circuit is. So we're going to do that bit at the beginning, make it easy for ourselves. Chris is excited, ninja kicking his way down the road. Energy to burn. We're turning right down here. So, whilst we're cracking on with this, I suppose it's a good opportunity, a good time for us to tell you why we're doing it. And the reason was, first and foremost, originally, just for the sake of it,
For the walls. For the crack.
just for the crack. And
I'm tired, can we stop?
then Chris wants to stop already, and I need to figure out which road I need to go down here. So it was originally just for the sake of it, and then unfortunately our granddad Melvin Dennis, the gent, absolute mountain of a man and a legend of a granddad, passed away in December. So we are doing it for him, in his memory, to raise money for the Pulmonary Fibrosis Trust, which that was the illness which eventually took him. So that's why we're doing it. I'm going to remember that every single one of these miles that burns us out. We're going to remember him, and we're going to push through. That's what we do. So obviously we must have another trooper here.
Hello.
Evening. Goggins.
Yes,
Goggins. We'll find him on the next run. Team up.
No more poopy pants.
A fellow Goggins. Fantastic. So strategy as we're going through this, ploughing our way down George Road in Urmston. The route, terrain, nice and flat for us. Chris is pounding it hard already, and we've got loads of food, loads of drinks, loads of Vaseline, blister plasters, inevitable, and obviously a few of the bits and bobs of energy which we will put out, and you'll see those later on. But we're assuming this is probably going to take us, each run, we're turning right, about 40 to 50 minutes per run, which is cool. So if you fancy doing something alongside us at any point, doesn't have to be the full challenge, doesn't have to be anything ridiculous, could just be maybe popping out 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, get your trainers on, do a 50-minute run, 4-mile run, whatever you want to do, crack on, let's get some. And yeah, when we get back tonight, we're going to be obviously hit the showers after each run. I'm not allowed back in bed unless I do. And I think I'm just going to pop on my next set of running kit straight after each shower. Efficiency, name of the game. Foam roll, stretch, hydrate, stay on it. How are we feeling so far, Chris? Michael Hargreaves is watching. Message for the lad. This is how you get it done.
The inspiration, your discipline over the last week. We've been smashing it, Michael Hargreaves.
I'm going to end up running into a lamppost there.
I spent the last few years wanting to see me suffer. Today's not the day, I feel bad, but Sunday, there'll be a little, only a snippet. Tune into every second of every live, you'll see 1 second of me suffering. One.
So, who else we got? Wayne Drew. Yes, another fellow runner. Which reminds me, in fact, let's get it back on me gruesome face. Reminds me that there are loads of other people, friends, clients, colleagues of mine. Probably got another Goggins here. Maybe not. But yes, many other people doing this challenge along with us. Hello, Keith. Berry AFC, the lad. Luke Griffiths. You know, Suzanne Fennell. I'm probably forgetting a few. They're the three on the top of my head now. I'll have to refresh myself when I get back, but whew. So yes, Costa. Forgot about Costa Believ. The machine, the Terminator. No prisoners. Down to the traffic lights. Who else we got watching? Let's see. Chris Gargini Hill. Legend. Evening.
And you?
Well, for now, yes. It's going to be interesting. What do you reckon, Chris? When people ask us, how are you? When it comes to Sunday afternoon.
Only one response for that. Christmas party for Grocery 2 years ago. We nominated and put Josh Riley for all the shout out to you. To the Rising Star. He was absolutely hammered by the time it came round to collecting his award. And I remember he went and got it, he didn't have a clue where he was or what he was doing. He went and received it. He was grateful, obviously. Come back over and like, how are you doing, Josh? And he looked horrendous. And I don't think he was seeing people anymore. I think he was seeing his colours and noises. Anyway, he said, how are you doing? And he goes, I feel fucking great. So that's the only response. How are you feeling? You're great.
Looking good. Anyway, we are, for now, we're going to terminate the video there, and we will be back again later on with some more updates as we go. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, enjoy your weekend, stay safe,
Stay hard.
stay healthy. Say again.
Stay hard.
Stay hard.
In the words of Goggins.
Hard as nails. Just like Melvin. Just like Melvin. Let's get some city. So we're about 1 kilometre from the end of the first run, and this is likely to be the theme throughout. Me tailing it at the back, or whilst he just romps off in front. Not about that. Not for me anyway. Low and slow, the way to go. Keep your heart rate down, feet on the ground, and just plod on. Let's go. Hey Chris, you're gonna give us the salute when we're done, yeah? So we are final corner of the first run. And the good news is we have pretty much, there we go, measured our route to perfection, give or take 100 metres, 80 metres.
We've done that before.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Timed it to perfection. So, now you can walk now if you want.
No.
You don't have to keep running away from me. So the time is currently 8:39, so sub 40 minutes. Chris, how are we feeling about that first run, lad?
Good. Good to see another lad doing the Goggins challenge. I'm sure we'll learn his name and find out more about him. 39 minutes 34, 4.06. Comfortable. Worry about the joints. We don't need to worry about that until Sunday.
So, time to recover.
Absolutely.
No
Get some
messing
food in. Have a quick kip, shower, stretch. I'm going to do a go wad. Obviously, I take my mobility very seriously. That's why I don't have many injuries. It's a good job you've got a lovely girlfriend at home to make us food and look after us.
Absolutely.
It's crucial.
One run down, many more to go.
Easy.
Gearing up for run number 2. All I want is a glass of water. Oh. So currently at nearly 6 minutes to midnight, and the hard part about this one is it's only run number 2, but it's been disturbed right at that sweet spot of your first sleep cycle, which just because it's weird, body ain't used to it, so just gonna have to make it happen for the next couple of days. Chris is already up stretching the boy. Broski, how are we feeling about run number 2?
This is the single greatest stretch in the history of mankind.
I can't flip it around. Hold on.
Feel good, mate. Feel good.
Single greatest stretch in the history of mankind.
This is it, guys. This is it. You have to sit on your foot.
Look at the state of this, by the way. Pepsi, Miniature Heroes.
Can we just clarify that none
Cadbury's
of that was
Heroes,
me?
rather. Cadbury's Heroes. Yeah, no, this isn't Chris. This is just the state of our living room at the minute. Foam rollers, lacrosse balls, bits of shit everywhere. Right then, 5 minutes. Now then, how are you doing?
I'm alright, mate. How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing well. I don't want to brag, but I actually slept rather nicely.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
It was a good kip.
What's that from Luke Griffiths there? 3:51. Chris is going through his pre-run prep. How's the knee feeling?
Horrendous. What I did, I fashioned the blanket into a bandage, sort of thing, to wrap it around it. And I've actually put on, come on, you know, when people squat,
like
and
a
they've
sleeve.
got those knee sleeves. I've put one of those on. See how it fares.
Right, so we're going to have to get a bit of a shuffle going. Take it steady, I think.
I think it was a shuffle the last time we ran anyway.
Right, well, I'm going to grease myself up, get the shoes on, and off we go for run number 3.
Let's go.
Morning all, daylight, 8 o'clock, Saturday morning, and we're out again. Keep it ticking over. And this morning, the good news, like the interesting news, is that obviously Chris is here, still in one piece, just about.
Can I just tell them about a clerical error that we made? So this morning, 4 a.m, it was very, very dark, obviously, couldn't see where we were going. And we ran to Spain.
Right, okay. But anyway, we have company this morning.
Ah, shit.
Say hello to Fiona.
Oh,
Worried about slowing us down for now, you know.
don't know.
We are going to be, when we do get going, at a good, long, slow, steady pace. There are some aches and pains from pre-existing issues, aren't there, Christopher?
Yeah, the knees look feeling great. Actually, I'm going to test it out now.
So this is what we call a bimble. He's just about putting one foot in front of the other. And that was what our 4 a.m, well, shuffle looked like. Brilliant stuff. So we're going to crack on, and what you're seeing right there is probably going to be even more severe tomorrow. Chris. Current life situation. Banging. This is literally post-run recovery. Ice pack, feet elevated, chilling until we go out again in just about an hour's time. What do you say? Yeah. And what's this? Shortbread, Milky Bar.
Cookie dough. Milky bar milk.
Chris is upset because his Strava says 3.99. So he's had to run off and do a couple more meters. Are you done? Yeah.
What was that?
So that's run number 5. I think that was about 43 minutes. So slightly quicker pace than our previous
41, 48.
two runs. 41 minutes 48. I started mine as we left the house. You must have started yours off down there. So quicker than our previous pace. Chris has got his knee strapped up,
Rejuvenated.
feeling good, and well, that's about all there is to it right now. Simple. Time for a shower,
Food.
bit of icing,
Food.
and recover, and then we'll get ready to go again for 4 o'clock, where we will be joined by Agent Nikolai. Getting on the action, 4 miles there. Right then, out for round 6 of the drumstick, and featuring a special guest.
Right, come on, Dad, let's go.
Our dad, repping the brand as well. Beautiful night for it. I'm tired and I stink, but I've had a nice lie down, a good bit of food, and what a beautiful evening. I'm looking forward to this one. So we're going to take this real nice and easy. Just slow pace. Pizza when we get back. What a Saturday night. What a Saturday night. Right. Let's crack on.
Does that make sense to you?
The glamours of the 4x4 for 48 hours. Chris getting specialist medical advice from Fiona's parents on his paracetamol and ibuprofen dosing.
Yeah, well, I think he's taking it before he runs, aren't you? Yeah. Like 20 minutes or half an hour before he runs. Yeah. So just if he has it.
Right then, ladies and gents, that is, well, time is 9:10. So we've just got back from the 8 PM run. Well, obviously showered. So just a quick update. Feeling strangely good. Everything's going rather well. Feet feel fine, calves feel fine, knees are fine, all good. And we're over the hump, we're over the hill. We've done the first 24 hours, so it's time to get stuck in now. It's time to get cracking, put the big boy pants on. I've been reminded and sent loads of positive motivational messages. It's nice to have that kind of stuff bouncing back. And I have been reminded that the minerals required are within there. So Sam Wilkinson, thank you for that. Also, massive thanks to everybody who has donated, sent a message, anything, like been in touch, liked a post, shared a post, commented. Means a lot to me and Chris, and we're going to keep digging deep. We're going to keep on rolling. We've got, I'd say, probably the two hardest legs now coming up, I reckon, midnight and 4 AM. So we'll probably get maybe 2 hours kit now, 2.5 if we're lucky, and be ready for the next run. So, and yes, I am going to be going to bed sporting my Berry AFC bobble hat. Well, it's not a bobble hat because there's no bobble, but you know what I mean. Beanie. Repping it for the boys. Keep them airborne, because actually, strangely, one of the problems now is that the body just gets really cold really quickly. I assume that's because it's going to be spending an awful lot of energy on repairing the damage that is being done. But it's all exciting. It's all exciting times. So, yes, thank you very much for your donations, your motivation, your comments, your praise, everything. It means an awful lot. We're going to keep at it. We're back with another update tomorrow. Sleep well. See you in the morning. Midnight, run number 8 around the drumstick. And well, what a beautiful night for it. Although
It is nice, isn't it?
Oh,
Well, as far as the nights go, anyway.
bloody gorgeous.
Not like a summer's day in the Caribbean.
Everything is in our favour. Conditions are perfect, as they say. Although trying to pull, I don't know about you, Chris, but pulling out of that sleep then was particularly tough. I was having a particularly nice time.
Well, don't really have a choice because they're ringing from your phone. Pulling me out either.
Well, let's go.
Yep.
Time to get on with it. Welcome to the 4 AM slugfest. Let's go. This one is not going to be quick. We're going to enjoy this one. I'm not. Well, that's not daylight, that's just Manchester light pollution. Oh yeah, what's that?
Chafe.
Oh, you're getting chafe?
Yeah.
Why do you put Vaseline on your tit? I'm stunned by this lad sometimes. Stunned. Anyway, things to look forward to. The next shower. And to be honest, that sleep post midnight run leading up to this was absolutely glorious. I mean, epic. So I'm going to recommence that once we get back from this run / walk. And about halfway round this circuit, we're going to have a bunch of farmyard animals that we'll be able to hear. And by the time we get back, in fact, starting already, the birds are tweeting. Couldn't be better. What a morning, what a day, what a time to be alive.
What a beautiful day.
Let's go. So, made it through the hump, and as you can see, we've been rejoined by Fiona, who is pretending to not pay attention and almost actually refused to come on this because she was tired. But then we said, we'll walk it, we just want the company. And here she is, battling through, powering on. Chris, what have you noticed going on with the body at the minute then? A couple of situations.
I mean, the legs feel stiff, sore, everything. My abs are sore. That's from the tremendous amount of fun we've been having, obviously. Blisters, chafing, all the usual things that come with long distance running. And also, I think the main thing, I don't know if you've already spoken about this, is because you're getting the short sleep cycles, the alarm wakes you up slap bang in the middle of an ice stream or a bad dream or whatever. So it catches you right when you feel, well, you're not rested at all, but you feel as cosy and warm as you can in your bed. So yeah, that one catches you. But then again, it's quite easy because it's literally alarm goes off. So here's a funny story for the viewers. So my alarm, I actually wrote on it, wakey wakey motherfucker. Sorry for swearing. But every time my alarm goes off, I actually hear David Goggins saying it because it's something that I've heard him say. So yeah, just a cool little thing.
I believe that was the original wake up method that Mr. Goggins used when he went to live with the chap who requested his presence for a week.
Oh, was it?
When they actually started and cooked up this challenge.
I haven't read Living with a Seal. I've read Obviously Can't Hurt Me, but I haven't read that one.
So there we go.
Aches, pains, niggles. Things are starting to bleed. Toes are starting to curl. No, they're not.
My feet are proper fat and swollen.
Are they?
Yeah.
My feet actually, I mean, mine are stopped blister.
I mean, you won't know, but because we've got them doofers on. But every time we come out, I'm having to loosen my laces
Are you?
to squash me squash my feet in. Squash your feet. So, anyway, we're going to crack on.
We've officially done the hard part. The second night shift is done. 12, midnight and 4 AM with the ropey ones. And we did them. No qualms. It's all downhill from here, isn't it?
In theory.
In theory.
So, here's the thing now. We're off on a 5.5 mile mooch because two of them, this one and the last one, will add up to 52 miles, which would be essentially a double marathon. So as you can see again, as has been pretty much the whole way through, we've got Chris up front showing me a clean pair of heels, and I've got to try and fucking latch onto the lad because he's just trucking it through. So that's the plan. Game time. Deep on. Let's go. We're a decent little chunk around the final circuit. Almost at that halfway point for this run. The final run. Feeling good. Chris's knee's knackered. His toes knackered. He's working hard as a boy. He's working hard. He's loving it. Saying you're working hard.
Oh.
Loving it. Absolutely first class. Well, this is it. Coming into almost the finishing straight of the Goggins 4x4x48. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to use my rearview mirror. I'm not 100% certain where Chris is. Let's put in finishing burst to make sure we establish the hierarchy. He's been ahead of me, more or less, every run. He's back there, what a lad. So, yeah, can't complain actually. Feeling remarkably well, considering over the past 2 days, had about 6 hours sleep total, maybe a smidge more, and then obviously running 52 miles plus change. That's right, not just a 48, turn it into a double marathon just because we couldn't resist. So here's to you, Dave Goggins, and everyone else who's done it. Quality work, well done. Love it. It's been a blast, and I am home. We're done. Here he is. Look at the absolute trooper. His knee was bashed up on run number 2. His toes are falling off, and yet here he is at the hard end of a double marathon. What's your verdict?
Fantastic. 5.86 that one. Tasty, spicy.
Would you do it again?
Yeah. Do it next weekend if you have to.
And what would you like to say to everyone that's donated?
Thank you.
Donated, motivated, shared, liked, commented,
inspired.
Thank
You are the people that have driven us. I think it goes without saying that we weren't exactly prepared for this, but I think that's the whole point of the challenge.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was remarkably well prepared.
Well, either way, the whole point of the challenge isn't to be prepared. The whole point is to push yourself through it no matter what anyway. And you guys have helped us do that, so thank you.
Well said.